Yo, it's boy Marcus from Warzone back with a video. Today we're gonna be talking about Warzone Mobile and like what's going on with this multiplayer, man. This is terrible. I feel like I get these headphone notifications all the time, right? In COD Mobile I get them, but it's like a few times a game, right? And in Warzone Mobile, I feel like I get it 20 times a game. I'm getting these headphone connection notifications all game long, every game that I play, of specifically the multiplayer. The BR, it's not as bad. It doesn't feel like it lags my game out. Whereas in the multiplayer, I feel like it literally lags my game out to where like the game doesn't function because I'm getting either a notifications coming through. So I'll know a notification is about to come through because my game will just straight lag completely. I'll stop moving, and the next thing you know, the notification comes through, and then the game can perform again. It's a shame that they released this game so early. You know what I mean? This game was not ready. This game was not ready at all. And they released it so early. They could have held off till next year. They could have released this game in 2026. You know what I mean? Like, they did not need to release this game when they did. It sucks because this game could be fun, right? This game could be a lot of fun. And I definitely wouldn't suggest like playing this game on like a phone at all. People do play it on the phone. I wouldn't suggest that. I feel like it's definitely not the best experience overall. You could definitely have a more fun experience playing on an iPad or playing with a controller, right? You could play with a controller on a phone and play with a controller on an iPad. Whatever you want to do, just playing on a controller, it's got to be better, bro. I know maybe there's connection notifications for that too, but at least when you're actually playing the game, you're on a controller and it's just a more fluid actual like style of play, because this game is not good for a mobile device. Maybe it's because it's huge or whatever they have going on with this game that makes it so problematic for just mobile devices in general, right? I don't think there are many mobile devices that run this game well, right? With like no problems. It runs fluidly. It runs like COD Mobile right now. You know what I mean? The only time I'm ever lagging in COD Mobile is because I am literally just have bad connection. You know what I mean? In this game, I feel like I'm always just like slow and laggy, and it's not fluid, and it's just ugh. You know what I mean? Now the BR, it can be that way sometimes. For the most part, though, I feel like the BR is fine. I don't really have those kind of issues with the BR, so that's just my experience personally. But I feel like I have a lot of fun with the BR, and I actually enjoy it. So I don't have that kind of same problem where it's just like, man, what is going on? That being said, I do have those problems there. It's just I enjoy it more, so it's not as like I hate it so much that I'm having the problems. I can deal with it, right? If I'm having fun, then I'll deal with a couple of problems here and there. It's not a big deal. I've been one of those guys who kind of I think Warzone Mobile needs a chance, but over time, the more time passes, I feel like it's the less chance they really. I mean, it's going away quicker and quicker and quicker, right? We're at a year now. The game still feels about the same that it felt when it launched, in terms of like nothing's really figured out right now. You know what I mean? Like the movement is better, but like it's still wonky because it's just the actual maps and how the flow of the game feels. Like, look at that guy. How did he get through there? He just ran straight through there. Like, what was that? Also, all the pistols in this game are trash. So trash. Any semi-auto pistol in this game sucks. Completely sucks. I don't know why they made them all completely garbage, but they did. They're all terrible. I wish they didn't do that, personally, but it is what it is. If you're going to use a pistol in this game, use a full auto one, because any of the non-full auto ones are literally atrocious in multiplayer. In BR, they're also atrocious, but you can, like, if you get them like a Kimbo, you know what I mean? Once you level them up to get them a Kimbo, I don't think they're as bad in either mode. So maybe that's why we should have to do. But to use them as a single pistol, man, these things are terrible. Oh, anyway, the overall gameplay experience is just like, man, what is going on? So I'm hoping they get this stuff ironed out. I'm thinking about getting a controller and just starting to play Warzone Mobile as a controller player. I'm really debating on it. Definitely won't play COD Mobile as a controller player because that's just too much. I've been playing that as a mobile player the entire time. Why would I play that as a controller player, you know? So interested to see what that experience will be like and how it'll play. If it runs fluidly, then my gameplay is going to be 10 times better because I'll be on a controller and I'll be playing at the level that I would play on console, essentially. And like on console, I play a lot of ranked. I'm iridescent or challenger or master in every multiplayer experience on console. I'm very good at that, so I would expect that to carry over here just fine. And Omni movement's great, so being able to actually use a controller with Omni movement's gonna be phenomenal. That being said, that's pretty much all I got for this whole like gameplay experience. It's just like, I don't know what they're doing, if they're even doing anything. I really wish that they hadn't released this game so early. You know what I mean? COD Mobile was still doing great. There's no reason to release this game to compete with an already great game. Look at me over here not knowing rotations, by the way. This hill that I'm in right now, Bakery, I guess, is what you would call it, is just like, what is going on? That hill, when it gets to that hill in Warzone Mobile, the whole other team, whether they're real or not real, it doesn't fucking matter who they are. They'll all body stack in there, and I went in there and got like a 16 piece. You know what I mean? I just went in there, I killed the whole team with an LMG, and then they all spawn at the back door. So then I just kept shooting, and I killed them all again. It was crazy. I don't know what the spawns in this game are even worse than COD Mobile, which is honestly surprising given how terrible COD Mobile spawns are. But people don't understand how bad COD Mobile spawns are, because like they've been terrible the entire life cycle of COD Mobile, but they've been the same the entire life cycle of COD Mobile. So it's like, yeah, they suck, but they haven't changed at all. So you can still read them, but you have to read how shitty they are. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, that being said, with the future content coming forward, I have a lot of ideas. I just need to make them and do a lot of editing and stuff like that. I think this weekend will be a solid, like Sunday, I'll probably get out some bigger videos that I have planned with a lot more like leaks. So I'm going to be leaking a lot of the future items that could come to COD Mobile and maybe even Warzone Mobile, mostly COD Mobile, where there's a lot of things coming in the future that are really just people in the COD Mobile scene and Warzone Mobile scene don't necessarily have any sort of connection to the console side. So they don't know anything about specialists, right? They don't know what specialists were in BO3, BO4, and IW. So they don't know that all of those could come back. So there's about 12 specialists that could come back into that game and be used in ranked, which would be crazy because some of these specialists are insane. So I'm interested to see what people's thoughts are when I start breaking that kind of thing down and what could come back, what could be used, perks, things like that. But yeah, there's also a huge change coming to COD Mobile with the individualized specialists like they were in BO4 and BO3 and IW. So that'll be something to cover once it gets fully leaked in that specialized mode. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. 33 and 11 here. It's been your boy Marcus and Moistini. Or Moistini, whatever. I'm out of here.